Hi, today I wanted to tell you about some products that I recently got from Fyrinnae Cosmetics, and it's spelled Fyrinnae, and I purchased three things. I got this shadow and liner primer that looks like that, and then I got this Pixie Epoxy, and these are both $5 each, and then I got a sample of their Lip Lustre in Romantique. And this was $2.50 for the smaller size, sample size. So first I'll tell you about this shadow liner and primer. It comes in a bottle like this with, I don't know if you can see, but the top has this little point that comes out, and it goes right into the jar, so it closes really well. It'll prevent it from drying out. And then, I just put way too much, but this is the color of the product, and they have this in two colors, I believe, light and dark or something like that. And so this is the light, and it's just like a skin color, maybe some pinkish tones to it. When you blend it out, pretty much just disappears as a color. Maybe just a tiny bit of lighting you'll see. But the way that I use this product is I applied it to my eye and I blended it out really well, pretty much to the point where I could no longer see the color of this. If you don't blend it out, you'll see that white or like light color. Your eyelid will be lighter than your skin tone. So just blend it out pretty much until you can't see the color of it anymore, maybe just a little bit. And because you want to make sure that you don't apply a layer that's too thick, because then it'll be more likely to crease. But if you blend it out nicely and then, give it, I don't know, maybe like 10 seconds or however long you wait for your regular primer, like Urban Decay Primer Potion or something. I'll just wait a little bit with like my eyes closed for it to dry. And then when I wore this, I got through an 8-hour day with no creasing. By the end of that, when I came home, I could see just a little bit of creasing starting, but I mean, it'll get you through your day. Maybe not if you're going out afterwards and staying late or something like that, but for most purposes, this is a great primer and it works really well. The texture of it is very smooth and silky. It applies easily, it blends nicely. The eyeshadow goes over it nicely. So overall, I like it, and I think it's a great product, and it's a great price for $5. You get 10 milliliters, and it does not contain bismuth oxychloride, which is what I believe the Urban Decay Primer Potion contains, and I know some people can be a little bit sensitive to that and get some itching. So this is a nice alternative. The next product I adore is this Pixie Epoxy. It's like this cloudy white gel. It comes with a doe foot wand. And when you apply it, it's just like a very slippery gel-like texture. So what you want to do is this is for your eyes. This is for your eyeshadow. It's not a primer. I haven't worn it on its own to see how well it lasts, because it says on their website it's not meant to be a primer, it's meant to be worn over a primer. So that's what I did. I wore it over their, this primer, and I just applied a thin layer. I blended it out. It doesn't really dry, it remains moist. So then I just gave it a little bit of time, and what happens is it becomes a little bit sticky or tacky, and what you want to do is just pack your eyeshadow onto it. And it's really going to grab your eyeshadow. So if you like foiling your eyeshadows, if you like a lot of sparkle, or you like your colors to be kind of more vibrant and vivid, and you're not really getting that effect, this will really help. And this is why I love this product, because it's like an alternative to foiling your eyeshadow. And in some cases I noticed that it even helps it be more vibrant than if you did foil it, which is applying it wet. That's what foiling is, sorry. And so I think it's a wonderful product, and worn over the primer, I didn't have creasing with it. So, but again, I applied a thin layer, And I really think the key with not getting creasing is really pack on the eyeshadow over the entire area over which you apply the primer. Because what happens is it remains wet, it remains kind of tacky, but as you put the eyeshadow on top of it, it absorbs it, so it kind of it becomes more of a dry finish. And so I think if you do that, over the entire area, it'll prevent creasing from happening. I didn't have any creasing with this product when I wore it over the primer, so I really love it. And let me show you what it can do. This is Sprite from Silk Naturals, which looks like a white but has a really strong golden sheen. So this is without the Pixie Epoxy, and this is with. So it just gives it that really bright metallic finish. And this is Jade Pearl from NYX Pearl Mania. This is like an example of a very vibrant color, how it's that much more vibrant when applied over the Pixie Epoxy. So it's a really great product if you're looking to make your colors more vibrant, if you're looking to make sparkles stick, if maybe it's an eyeshadow that's a little bit sheer and you really want the color to come through. It's a really great product for that. So I highly recommend it. And then let me tell you how much you get in here. You get 5.8 milliliters, and this is really plenty to last you a good long time. And then the next product, and the last one I have, is this Lip Lustre and Romantique. This is what the little sample tube looks like. And Romantique is like a light pink with a very strong gold shimmer or frost. And it smells like cake batter. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to smell like. That's what it smells like to me. This is what it looks like. It's a very pretty shimmery color, and I believe that this is considered sheer, because some of their colors are very pigmented. Some of them, they're called, like, they're more sheer. This is the only one I've tried, so I don't know about the other ones. The thing with this product for me is, while I think the color is really pretty and it's, a neat idea, this is very different from your traditional lip gloss. And unfortunately it didn't work very well for me, because what it's like, it's a very light consistency, and it's almost like if you take a little bit of oil, like vitamin E oil, or whatever kind of oil you can put on your lips to moisturize them. Just take a little bit of oil and you take a little bit of pigment, like a blush or something, like a mineral pigment blush, and you kind of mix it into this kind of oily, I guess, consistency, and then you apply it to your lips. What's going to happen is the oil is going to sink in, and then the pigment's kind of going to remain on top of your lips, pretty much dry. I mean, if you have shine, it'll be because of the sparkle in it. It's not because the product remains wet. So that's what happens to this. With traditional lip glosses, they kind of remain wet, and some of them are goopy and sticky, and in terms of traditional lip glosses, not this product. But this isn't like that at all. It doesn't remain wet. It kind of just absorbs right in, and you're left with that pigment on top of your lips. And the reason it didn't work as well for me is because I don't really like to wear lipstick, because I find it really accentuates kind of little lines in my lips, maybe some dry skin that I didn't even know my lips were dry until I put the lipstick on, kind of deal. So with this product, it sort of has the same effect on me, and that's why I couldn't really wear it unless I wear it over a lip balm. If I apply pretty heavily, like a lip balm underneath to keep it nice and moist, then I can put this over top. But overall, I prefer tinted lip balms to this product, because I get the moisture I need out of them. And it's not that this is like a drying product, it's just not moisturizing enough. And the way that it dries is, it'll settle into the cracks of my lips. So just not for everybody. And let me just show you what it looks like kind of blended in. There are my lips now that it kind of is dry. So just not for everybody, but some people enjoy lipsticks and things like that. I would think that this would be pretty long lasting because of the way it dries, but I haven't worn it to test for that long to test it out. But Overall, it's only $2.50, so give it a try. It might work for you. So thanks for watching. Those are my Fyrinnae products.